it up for me to spit. Well, I split a nigga shit when I spit. I'm slick like Red and my 3-point better than shit. I've been shot 4 times, I've run like Christ. 2 times in my back, I spent nothing.
Yeah, what it
go. Brooklyn Fast in the building. Make no mistakes, don't get it twisted. Brooklyn Fast is in the building. We coming live and direct from Brooklyn, Crown Heights area. You know what it is. Yo, Mo, what up? What's popping with you? Tell the people what's good with you.
Yo, this is Alamo the Prez, man. Yo, no, I did not have no sexual relationships with no whores and no none of that, man. You already know how we do, bro. No prostitutes. So what it is, man? How you
know what it is. Yo, Alamo, speaking of that, didn't you put me up on the new slang today? Yo, when I'm not slanging glizzies, I'm chilling with Alamo the Prez. When I'm not slanging my glizzy,
pause, man. Pause, man. I just got to his brain, man. Pause, man. This dude is wilding the fuck out, man. He's wilding the fuck out, man. The nigga is on his presidential lingo. Yeah, man. We all over the world, man. We cruising, man. And yo, today was a good day, man. A happy day, man. Family day, man. What's shaking, man? How you doing, man?
You know what? Let's jump right into it. Yo, we was just politicking about MPC. Y'all know what a car MPC machine. What? Yes, sir. Okay, Alamo. What are your likes about it, and what are your dislikes about it?
Shit, I'm old school, man. I'm still with the 2000X sound.
What did you like about the 2000 XL that attracted you to it?
Some scratching, the multiple tracks. You have 99 tracks. You have your ins and outs, yo, master you can plug up to. Yo, basically, man, it was the beat the sounds I had, man. It was the sounds I had, sound module I had, man. So it is one of the top of the line.
Well, I look at it like this. MPC, when I was making beats, I had worked on the MPC 2000, not the XL, the 2000. And I always been a car fan because I had the 950, I had the phrase sampler, I had the Akai M12. I'm a very big fan of Akai products. And now I'm working on a classic MPC Touch. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but MPC Touch, you know, it's a good machine. It do what it do. If you're an MP fan and you can make beats on an MP, any of their products, you should be able to get busy on. I don't care whether it's the beat.
An MP fan?
Yeah.
An MP fan? It ain't about an MP being an MP fan.
I'm not an MP fan. An MP student.
Or MP student or MP student. Because you can make sounds and beats on anything. On anything.
Yeah.
If you a person that know how to make beats, anything you touch, you will know how to make beats. You can make that shit off of software. You can make that shit off of motherfucking not an MPC. You could go. It's other products out there that do the same thing as MPCs. It's all into you making the beat.
So you telling me that if you're a beat maker, you can get nice off of anything, any unit or any drum machine they put in front of you.
Anything. If you don't know how to, you will learn how to do that. But if you making beats, you should know how to make beats. It don't take a beat machine to make the beats. It takes a person that's behind the beat machine to work the beat, to know how to make a beat, know how to make something sound something that somebody want to hear. You know what I mean? Or know how to put a project together. Know how to do shit like that.
Other than that, that's what it takes to basically make it happen.
You damn right.
You sure everybody got it like that? That they can drop the beats or make the beat hard like that?
Yo, son, I see niggas killing them on Fruity Loops. I see a lot of producers in the studio is eating off of Fruity Loops. To with niggas that got NPCs, what we got 2017s, 2100s, and all of this NPCs, and you were NPC lover. You supposed to the fuck out of here. That shit don't mean
So
nothing,
basically,
bro.
what you telling me is you feel that the MPC products is overrated.
I'm not saying it's overrated. I'm saying it's who behind the machine that makes it overrated. To make it underrated, could make it whatever, what kind of rated you trying to make it. X-rated, whatever kind of rated you trying to make it. Like, if you know what you doing and you know how to put something together and you know sounds and you dealing with sound, I don't give a fuck what kind of material it takes. Everybody sit down here and say, yo, you gotta have the world, what's the name, to maneuver and make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions don't come off of what expensive shit you got.
Mm-hmm. It's how you what?
You know what I mean? How you what's the name? So you can never tell me from a person that do beats, I can't do beats anywhere the hell I want to do, or how or other machineries I can't work off. That's a damn lie. You know what I mean? Like anything I put my attention into, and I know other beat makers. Some studios you go to might don't have an MPC.
Okay.
A lot of studios you go to now, they all digital.
Okay.
So if you ain't got nothing that can work with it, and you come in here with some MPC shit, niggas don't want to hear that. MPC shit, you got to run it through a software now.
Okay.
To track those sounds and all of that other shit.
Okay.
When niggas is sitting up in there and say, here, I got my motherfucking USB. Let me plug that up in there. You got Pro Tools up in here, or you got this, or you got this other Logic, or you got this such and such, or you got this and that in the studio. Oh yeah. Boom, boom. I master that. Niggas master that. I went in the studio and see niggas and had no boom, 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 back, boom, 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 back, boom, boom, boom. Me being as hardware manual lover, that's what I sticks with. But as in the world right now, we moving into digital, where they got all of these digital programs that's doing the same shit, and then taking less consuming time. Now you got AIs that's coming out there that's getting ready to help you. Don't even have to, and some of them is already been used. I seen this dude. He's a known producer.
Yeah.
Niggas say he use AI. Some of his shit is done by AI. The computer helps them out. They got shit down that's out there that's helping them. So it's more advanced and shit like that. We going in now into the digital world where the hardware right now is a handful of people right now that's really using Akai and all of that, because they say now the new Akai and all of that shit is no different. The sound quality ain't no better. It's not better than the MPC 60. You know what I mean? The old where you had that authentic sound in there. That's where the XL 2000 XL came with a little authentic.
Well,
that came with a little.
Well, it basically deals with the bit of it, the bit of the resource, the bit of the quality,
but
the bit of the sound. Oh, hold on, the resolution of it, the resolution of the quality.
If you doing beats and you know all that shit yourself on your own, though, you don't need that much seconds and milliseconds to do anything, because the best albums was produced off of low shit.
Well, you know,
so
most of the best albums was basically did off of an 8-second sampler. Some was did off digital racks. Some was did off Casio keyboards. Back then, we worked with what we had. We didn't have different options. We worked with a little or nothing. Because I remember when my partner taught me how to make beats, he taught me how to make beats with a Scratch Master in a 4-track.
Let me tell you something.
And what he would do is he'd sample with the Scratch Master, and we'll just tap the button to the beat, and that's how we would make the beat. We didn't have no sequencer.
Yo,
We would just tap it and put the tracks on 4 tracks and paste them together.
DDR 770.
Yeah.
The first rhythm beat maker sit down there. Not the first, but for one of the goodest ones I ever have touched it. The DDR, because they had the 808 and the 909, the 909 bass, and all of that other good shit up on that shit. And everything. You just had some sampler. You sample your shit in. That's when the first Pro Tools and all that shit was out. And all that sample, yo, what's the call is up in that, bro? Right there, hit you with a couple of beats. That's when the the Neptunes and them worked off the same shit. The DDR, Dr. Rhythm 770. That's the one I had and shit. The blue and the orange and green, the blue and orange and black shit. And then they had all other kind of sequencers and all of that. And that's what niggas was making beats and then came up on and then just moved up on and just moved up on. Me, where you put me down there, I know music. I got an ear.
Okay. So if you got an ear, it's nothing to you being a musician.
Exactly. But I had opportunities to do that. You know what? Opportunity change when you're a different man in the streets. That's a different point of place.
Well, only
a different space.
You just want to clean that up.
Now, from back to music, I'm just saying focusing on music right now because music ain't my thing. Okay. I have my own music company, got it tatted. A couple of people that got it tatted up on their body too. You know what I mean? I got people with music, bro.
Okay.
It's just that and do beats too.
Okay.
The same shit I do to do all of that and everything. It's just that I'm in the new plateau. Before I go back into doing what I'm gonna do with music, I gotta be officially going to say I'm just going to be dedicating my life back into music. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm dedicating my life to one thing. And may that go as far as that goes. If it don't go that far, if it stops there,
I don't think it's not going to stop.
It's gonna go but I still have an option. I still have another choice to go back to what I love.
That is true. Music is really good. I love music.
You're never too old. You're
never too old. Just you might be too old for the rap.
Yo, and no. If you watched it, the 50th. What's the name? When Busta Rhymes got up there and said, he sat up there and made a whole lot of sense. You're never too old in music. That's even rhyming. That's even motherfucking producing and doing anything. You're never too old for anything. So don't make it seem like you stop because you're too old. Because he said, look where he at. Look at him.
Yeah.
He an old ass rapper and still made it.
Yeah.
Ain't too many. And he said, I could sit up there with every genre. He rhymes and R&B sings and do all that from back in the days and still now and still up to date.
Valid point.
Come on.
Very good point there. But where you see yourself at? If you had to go back down that road.
Me going back to music, everything is still there. You know, I got old shit that's still valid of this day.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It's not old. If nobody never heard it,
exactly,
it's still new to the ear.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not really my real main focus right now. My real main focus. All right, if I come through and I feel like all right, today is gonna be that day. I have those days. But other than that, I'm focused on this casting shit, and that's about it, bro. Like everything else, music could come. It might come next year. It might come by my birthday because I was thinking about my birthday. It's a whole lot of shit. Like I don't know, son. I don't know.
Speaking of that, we applaud you for who you doing or whatever you're doing. Speaking of that. Plane. We're gonna kick it about taking a plane ride. If you had to take a plane ride, where's a place of choice? No, a choice of place that you would like to go? You would like to go. So you can get the experience and the feeling of a plane.
I would like to go on a island, just have blue water surrounded and chill.
No,
And
okay.
and you know, let the family move right around all that. But in the half blue water over there, I'll sit on that little spot right there with a book, with an open book, and write, nigga. And write. That's it.
So, how long would you want to take that trip for?
As long as it's so nice and I got my thoughts.
Oh, okay. So you planning on going on a trip and take a plane ride where you gonna be balling then?
Yeah. Yo, if now my mind is free, my conscience is free, then yeah, hell yeah.
Well, we need to get on that, man. We need to
Hell
get
yeah,
you
like,
on a plane ride.
You know, I go there, I can go sit down there and write. Now come back to civilization over here, and then now I already then planned out like how I'm gonna have my work effort and all that. I do need ear of that too, because my daughter, she's coming out with her clothing. Brooklyn coming out with her clothing. So you know what I mean? Shout out to her. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Wifey got this cooking thing up.
Shout out to her.
You know what I mean? So shout out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know what?
Come back and
I'm gonna tell you what the experience is. Like when you go on a plane ride to a third world country like that, and you go to a resort, it's actually like that. But basically, it's who you taking with you. The plane ride will be exactly how you want it to be. Depends on who you riding with or whatever, and the type of people who you go with. And you can have that just what you said, like, yo, boom, you go to one of these resorts, you can just sit by the beach and, you know, get your book. If they allow you to do what you do, you get that. You get your drink. You get you some screen and sit there. Write your book, smoke that, have your drink, and just relax.
Then come back to the city.
Nah, at that time, you ain't ready to come back to the city. You just ready to like really.
That's what I say. Once I get my thoughts,
and
then I get back to the city. So when I come back to the city, then I have the mastermind down, the plan down. You know what I mean? That's the kind of where if I'm gonna get on the plane, I just want to be somewhere where it's like, all right, there's gonna be a lot of people there around. It's gonna be all right, but not that many people because I'll need my secluded area. Like I want to just smell the water, some good water, some what's the name, and food, eat some good food. Gotta have some good food.
Well, you know, when you go to one of them third world countries, the food ain't gonna be like this food. It's not gonna be like that. It's not even gonna taste nothing like it. It's gonna taste.
You eating? You eating?
Just make me something, yeah.
Yeah.
You just ain't gonna. The food just ain't gonna be like, yo, all right, man, I'm gonna just eat this food and it's gonna just taste what I'm used to. Like most of these countries, the food be fresh. Like if you taste chicken, like when we went to DR, we went on a cruise, and you taste the difference in the pureness of the chicken. They killed the chicken right as we talking, as you put the.
No, I ate that. Remember what I was living with?
I'm just saying.
I ate poultry. I ate that fresh chicken. I ate that.
Now, what
chicken.
You think of that?
That live chicken is, to me, is good, but it's tough. It's good, tough. You got to cook that for a little minute. A center breast is a center breast.
Yeah.
The center breast we get from the supermarket is not that center breast that from that live. You can taste the different texture of that shit if you got a real chicken. Like these days,
I'm saying unprocessed chicken.
Yeah.
So, what did you like about it? What did you didn't like about it?
When I was little, we would have it with stew. You would have it with roti. You would have it with. We have it fried. It was decent, tough. It was alright.
But did it have a flavor to you?
Yeah, it was juicier. I would say too.
Now, could you go on and could you eat like that every day? If you had an opportunity to eat like that,
my eating habits will have to change. I ain't never say nothing was wrong with eating it. Nah, that's not it. That's not a part of that. I just saying like it's kind of different. It'll be different.
Saying to you is like now when you go on a vacation, like if you go on one of these, you decide you and the wife decide to go on a trip, it'll be a great experience for you.
I'm not going on the water.
I ain't say you gotta go on the water. You're gonna have to take a plane or something like that for your first experience. And then when I tell you, like, if say you go to DR somewhere like that,
I'm not going. Yo, see, that's the whole thing.
Where would you go?
I would have to go with somewhere that nobody in the hood talked about.
Dubai.
Everybody talked about that in the hood.
Okay.
So
where? Okay, let's sit here and politic and talk to the people and let them know.
I would have to go to exotic island.
Where?
It's some islands that we don't even. A lot of people that
don't
we
advertise
didn't go to. Yeah, exactly.
So where would you say?
I wouldn't know. It would have to be exotic. It would have
but the food now, when you go to these exotic places, the food ain't gonna be what you used to.
The food can be.
It's everything homegrown and fresh.
Okay. I would feel if I got a real hamburger. Not no fucking
processed burger, but
no anus. What you call that? I can't Angus or whatever.
Angus beef.
That shit is like anus to me because I can't stand that.
Angus, I said that.
Yeah, I know what it is, but it's like anus to me.
It's like ass to me.
It tastes nasty
to me. Nasty, not nasty, nasty.
Exactly. I don't like no meat in the middle of my hamburger. It's like red. No, none of that. Medium red, none of that.
Okay.
You can eat inside nice cooked.
You want the soup well done, well cooked.
Yeah, and you can still have juice come out of that.
Just a slight touch.
I don't like no red meat to no steaks. don't tell me, yo, we gonna eat a steak. We gonna eat a
steak, but it be bloody red.
Or it be medium red.
Yeah.
My shit gotta be all the way cooked. Chicken wings from the Chinese restaurant. Don't give me no red wings. Give me cooked shit. So
the thing is, when you go to these countries, only thing I'll tell you what's different, and I know this from traveling, it just have a fresh taste. Even the milk, the cheese, the fruits, the liquor, it just don't taste like it been sitting up.
All right.
And
you went to Dominican Republic. Did you get some penny?
Uh-huh.
Did you get some rice and beans?
Uh-huh. It don't taste like the States. It do not taste like the States.
Was it better? The States is better, or the States was non-better?
Non-better, because the State stuff is processed. There, when I tell you, the panini is almost white, not pink. It's almost white with coloring, and it had the freshness to it. It don't look discolored. It don't look frozen and frozen and then throw it out. Like all the juices is still preserved in it.
But then you got some of them that's down here from the Dominican Republic got the stores too. And they should be tasting like from that farmland, so it ain't.
That reason why it tastes like that here because they add the seasonings and stuff like to that.
That's what I'm
But
saying. But
the
which
thing
one is
is
best? The here, the ones, the Spanish restaurants.
fresh, the fresh from over there. Like if you go over there and you have vacation or you go to a resort, you can look at the actually raw meat and see it's like they just killed it. And they just hang it up and just let it drink, let the blood drain, and just all right. After the blood drain, let's go and throw it on the grill.
That's like the South.
Exactly. Just like I know you probably don't eat deer. If you ate fresh deer.
Last time I ate it, God bless the dead Uncle Robert Jr. And he had gave it that venison meat.
Yeah, venison.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you eating that, it's like when you eat that and you eat it freshly after they ain't killed the deer.
Yeah, that's how Uncle Robert Jr. was on.
It's gonna have that wild taste, but you know it's gonna be fresh. Ain't no hormone shot up in it. Ain't no, all right, let me do this and let me freeze it a couple of days and then feed it to you. And then you're like, it froze it. And then when you throw it out, all the blood and whatever got to still run out.
Yeah.
It's like it's draining it. It's like it's not fresh.
Yeah.
If you want that fresh taste to the point like, okay.
It ain't taste like yesterday's meat.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like you in the supermarket.
And even the milk. Like in the DR, when you eat the milk, the yogurt and all of that, it don't taste like it been pasteurized. It don't taste like, all right, we ran this through a machine and we let it sit a couple of days, and now here we're gonna give it to you. Here, eat that. Here, drink that. It don't taste like that. Now, when you get that, I guess that's more healthy for us. But us in the States still say quick, oh well, this is the United States, so everything have to be processed.
Yeah.
So that's how you look at things like that.
I know I do want to go travel. I got my passport and all that other shit. All that.
You trying to go to Germany, Russia, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to somewhere where nobody been, but I want it to be nice. You know what I mean? Everybody up here, they posting up. Oh, we been to this and that. Go to a place that nobody, a country that you ain't never heard of. But the city's popping.
There's a lot of them out there.
Word, like oh shit. I never know it was like that. We all know, like when we say Jamaica, everybody got like probably two or three main spots, but don't know like damn, somewhere down in Jamaica there might be another better spot that nobody even went through it or another.
How things work is that basically people publicize what they see on social media or what they see on commercials. Because come on, like people said London. I wouldn't mind going to London. Oh Lord. I wouldn't mind going
Yo,
Yeah.
listen.
What's up?
You ain't go down south?
Nah, man.
I ain't going down south this year, man.
Nah, they just had
yeah.
something down
You
south.
want me to drive, and I don't feel like driving.
Nah, well, you gotta plan it, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't trying to plan it. The only reason I drove is because of her.
Yeah.
Because it plus driving, it was cheaper. It's just like what we tear on the body. And
Yeah.
I think it was cheaper for all of us if we went together like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think for one person, I only would have had to pay like $400 or $500 for a plane, but then I had to have somebody pick me up. Yeah, it was too much hassle.
Yo, we live right now. We live.
With our other
on
cousin,
Open
man.
Talk.
We got-
Open Talk Friday with our cousin Ken Dog.
Word
Yo,
up.
Ken Dog, what really popping with you? You know you live on Ain't Nothing Funny.
I'm not with that.
I ain't saying
I'm not
that.
with that.
Andre always trying to do some flick.
Hey, my name is not Andre. My name is Brooklyn Facts.
Brooklyn Facts.
Ah!
Yo, but we you know we in the midst of this. We
Yo, we
thank
love
you
you,
for
man.
calling. We love you.
I'll let y'all later.
All right,
You love you, man.
all right.
Later.
Yo, but back to what I was saying was like, yo, traveling, and once you get outside America, it's a totally different thing. The people, depends on what country you go to, the people is real respectable. The people treat you good, make you feel just like you right at home. They don't make you feel no disrespectful way.
Yo,
They don't make you feel out of order or anything.
if let me tell you something. If I'm gonna spend like 5 racks,
Oh man, you talking about living the life.
like 5 racks, like if I take the family, if I'm gonna spend like 5 racks, I like the most you spend like bring out 5 racks.
Mhm.
Even if you want to be greedy, say 6 racks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because yo, you never know what the fuck going on out there. You
Mhm.
might want to have some fun, but it ain't gonna take. That's too much. Whatever. Nigga, I got bills to pay.
But you know what? When you do go on a good vacation,
Yeah.
a peace of mind is it's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You know,
It's so good.
you know my good vacation though.
Mm-hmm.
That I had like an ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I had an ocean and a little bay, and then I also had like a little dispensary. You know, my bathroom. When I be in my bathroom, you know, I can turn on the water, plug it up, and I got like a little ocean right there. And then my sink is the little bay. So I just stop that shit up, and then I got a little.
But let me tell you something. When you go on them trips
take
like
my
that,
shit and my peace of mind.
why do the showers feel so good? When I tell you the shower feels so good, it's just you got that high pressure and you like shh. It just don't feel like your stuff at home. It just feel different.
Shit make
If
you
you
feel
in the
like
right
ants is-
hotel.
You just make you feel like ants is crawling on you and shit.
Huh?
You spray that shit
Oh
on
no.
your head. That's just blasting so much, it blasting your skin off.
Nah, we ain't
Yes,
talking about that shit that makes you feel creepy. Nah, we ain't talking about that shit that makes you
and
feel
then,
creepy.
and then you can turn it to the lower one, and this shit got like little roaches. And stuff.
See, he been creepy. Huh?
Oh.
No, we ain't talking about nothing that gonna make you feel creepy.
Yeah,
We talking about something that hit you that, oh man. Now, only thing you gonna need after that is a good blunt and some good drink
shit like roaches
and be like this. Oh man. Oh man.
They have
See,
roaches.
oh no. We don't
That's
need
the
nothing.
start.
We don't need nothing that's gonna make us feel clammy. We need something that's gonna mellow us out.
the roaches.
So when we get out with that bathrobe.
Yo, what they had down south? Not them flying roaches.
Oh,
Yo,
see, I ain't
yo,
fooling with
Yo,
you.
this dude still had me going into the days. He told me.
For
He
real.
said, yo, the niggas have flying roaches.
No.
I'm saying, like, not the hood roaches.
No.
Not the roaches with the guns. He said, nah, bro, these dudes is
Listen,
flying. These dudes
Like
is,
right now.
these
Right
dudes
now.
is military roaches.
It's hot. It's hot outside. You got grass about that high and shit. And it's not, we're not talking about it's that hot with a breeze. We talking about that dry heat. Them roaches come out of that grass like this. You see them like this.
You sure those
And
not
they'll
lightning
beat them.
bugs?
I'm talking about
My
flying roaches.
That's my dude's cockroaches. Not cockroaches.
Like this big. That big. They'll come up the grass, like the grass will be about here. You'll see them they'll get on your doors, they'll get on your cars, whatever.
Yeah.
And at first you'll say to yourself, like, okay, this is just some bugs. No, these are flying roaches.
They got flying roaches out there. Yo.
Why that sound like...
The flying roaches I seen was water bugs. Yo.
No, they not this. You got them too. But those are not this. Those
They
are
got
not
the little
this.
ones. They got the baby ones.
We talking about the joints about that big. Them same shit. I don't know what kind of roaches they call them, but them shits got wings on them, and they'll be like this, like, and they'll come right in your house. Like you open that door, they come right in, and they'll start walking around in the house.
Only time I seen a roach like that in the peas is like when you had cornered them off, and he was like, yo, he was on a high place, right? Like, yo, he on the top of the cabinet, and he's coming down, right? Yo, no lie. The nigga, he do a mercenary shit. You ever had a roach that did a mercenary shit? The nigga gets all the way up to the top of the shit. As soon as he see you go try to attack him, he jumps off of that shit. He leaps off of that shit and fly down.
Yo, the baddest experience is when you have roaches come out of your underwear.
Oh man,
that's when you know people got roaches to the extreme.
Nah, but
where
that
they
means
just come.
That means you had shit in your drawers that you was eating some food. You had some contact. That thing is eating. You remember roaches eat water? They go on anything.
You got cardboard roaches. That basically roaches is equipped to anything and everything. You got roaches that basically live off of water. You got roaches that basically live off a whole bunch of cardboard. You got different types of roach. You got the water roach, you got the cardboard roach, and you got the nasty roach. That people who don't keep their house clean or anything. That roach there is the thuggest roach you ever want to deal with.
But when you dealing with the peas, I don't give a fuck how clean your crib could be inside of the project. There are people cribs with you can eat off the floor.
My sister.
But when you go in there and turn off them lights, dumb gangster roaches is coming out, bro.
Gangster roach. Yo,
you gotta
gangster roach.
You gotta make sure there is no water around nothing. You gotta wring them rags out, and even wringing them rags out, it's still water on there because they still
create roaches.
So you gotta have it dried out with that when you're living in the peas. You gotta also make sure that when you washing your floor, because you know when you mopping your floor, that brings them out too, bro. Yeah. The hidden ones. So you know you gotta make sure you get all that shit down there. You gotta make sure you don't have no hidden woods inside of your crib because you do have neighbors. If you don't have none of those, remember roaches is like mice.
But you gotta understand.
Hold on. Roaches is like mice. Roaches clams the walls.
True.
Mice clams the walls. True. I used to live on the 11th floor in Brownsville.
Yeah.
And niggas was seeing mice run up the walls, bro. They had those little things in there. So your neighbor could be infested with that shit and bring you that infestation. That's even with termites. That's even with any kind of bug infestation.
Yo, let me tell you something. Okay, what y'all think about maggots?
What y'all think about shrimps?
Maggots? Huh?
What y'all think about shrimps?
Oh man. Well, I eat them, but I just asked y'all, what y'all think about maggots?
I just said it.
What you feel about a maggot?
That should get my skin crawl. That's what I think about skin crawl.
That's basically maggots is basically parasites. So y'all, you know, you a fan of maggots out there? If y'all a fan of maggots, hit us up. Let us know.
Yeah. Are you a fan of shrimp loving eating too? Hit us up. Hit us up.
No, but
Hit us up.
but you know what? Roaches is as hood as black folks. You know what it is. It's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Roaches is people that you don't want to communicate with. Yo, roaches is like mice. If you find one mice in your crib,
man.
if you find one mice, that means you got more.
So that means what you're saying is roaches is deep. They roll deep. They tight like Mexicans. That's what you're telling me.
Exactly.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, they produce like hamsters. They produce like rats and rats.
So basically, we got to do the study. Next time we come with y'all and we get together with y'all, we're gonna do the study.
We're gonna do insect studies.
How many roaches can give birth? How one roach can give birth to how many roaches at the same time? This is Brooklyn Facts.
Yo, let me tell you before you say get up out of here. Yo, whatever, Bill. Yo, son, those shits can be birthing with like 30 motherfucking soldiers, 20 soldiers. No, I think about 10, 15, 20 soldiers inside of one egg, bro. Like,
man,
that's some wicked shit, son.
Yes,
yo,
it is.
You gotta understand where the fuck they came from and how the fuck they
who created them. That's all we gonna say.
Now what makes the city like I say New York City and other cities with like rat infested
roaches
and rat infested, like, yo, where the fuck those shits came from? Like, yo, because you could go to other states, other towns. And it ain't really like that. I know India, they pray to them shits. They like, they pray to those shit. They eat with those motherfuckers.
Wait, now we're gonna have to cut that situation there.
Nah, that's a fact. They eat and pray with these niggas. They sit down and feed them. That's like they God, like
some shit. Too much now.
They feed those motherfuckers.
Yo,
you know. But anyway, yo, today we on what show was this today, bro? Like, yo, this is Alamo the Prez. I ain't had no sexual relationship with no porn star.
This is Brooklyn Facts, live from the Gump, but I'm here in New York City. Brooklyn, always. Brooklyn keep on making it. Bronx keep creating it. But back to Brooklyn, wherever you from, Brooklyn always represent. So don't get it twisted. Don't make no mistakes. Brooklyn Facts. Brooklyn goes everywhere. Brooklyn represents everywhere.
Not just your house.
And if you from Brooklyn or you from New York, you know Brooklyn is the main borough.
Yo, check this out. Check this out, man. I ain't gonna let them disrespect that. Manhattan is the main borough too. So is the Bronx, so is Queens, so is motherfucking Staten Island, so is fucking Jersey. So
every time you ask a person, where you from? Yo, man, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Yo, fuck that. Every time you ask a person like, yo, where I'm from, I'm a fucking scrambler, strangler. I'm from any place and borough you want me to be in, nigga. I'm from everywhere, nigga.
And as we close this out, may the Lord be with you. This is Brooklyn Facts. Alamo the Prez, and ain't nothing funny. You know what it is. Don't get it twisted. Tune in.
Saturdays.
Family
first.